for you, and we are starting the same park where we ended in last time in my first vlog. You can find it on my channel. And today, as you can see, it is the same park, but today we are going in the other direction. We are going right here on the street, and we will see Burgtheater, which means basically the Castle Theater. It's the first theater built in Vienna long time ago. I will describe everything, and also I will promise you a rose garden, a very famous rose garden. And bear with me. Let's go. So here we are after a walk around the Burgtheater, which is this one here. It's the theater from the other side, and we're having a group walking by. So many tourists here already. It's June, perfect weather, sun is shining, and of course there are many people around here. I will show you now the promised rose garden I told you, and I'm not kidding, because the rose garden literally was invented by the emperors back then, about 140 years ago. Oh wow, so many kids passing by here. No mercy for content creators, right? It's always the same. So if I don't make it cut, I think I have to do it like, I don't know, 10 times, but I don't give a funk anymore. I just do it now for you. Anyway, Castle Theater, Burgtheater was built in 1888. Is one of the last buildings actually built back then by the emperors on the Ring Street. So it was open for public, and inside we have frescoes made by Gustav Klimt. Art lovers will know him, of course. And yeah, now we are heading to into the rose garden of the Emperor's Castle. This one I will show you next time, the castle itself. But today I show you how, as you can see here, this here are the walls of the Emperor's Castle back then, as well as behind me here. And we will go right here to the entry to the rose garden, and it's really beautiful, and I hope you can enjoy a small tour inside. Let's go. right now in the middle of the rose garden from the Emperor's Kingdom of Austria, and I wish you could smell all the different roses, because there are more than 200 different sorts of roses. And we also have a pantheon here, a Greek building, and a memorial for Franz Grillparzer, who was a poet from Austria. And I will show you around a little bit more, and you can see yourself how beautiful this garden is. Actually, it was opened in 1823. It's already 200 open. We have an anniversary this year. So it was first it was the private garden for the emperors, because the castle is, when I turn around, here you see the pantheon, and behind there anywhere is the castle of the Austrian emperors. And this building here, by the way, this here are museums. I show you in another vlog, because we are having over 600 museums in Vienna. So small city and big history, you know. But anyway, I will show you everything around, and you can check it out yourself. Actually, you can see all these marks on the roses here. Is why some people buy roses, some people are spending money on roses, so they have it here. And some have just for memorials, or for graves instead of graves, or just for I don't know, flexing around. There's so many different reasons. And this garden actually is an English garden. It was because when they opened it 200 years ago, they made it like a square circle, so a square way, so they can actually watch the public people here, so they are not making any criminal things or stealing things. So they have the overview all around here. As you can see it from here. You can overlook the whole place. If you are security back then, you have no problem watching somebody get robbed. Not worth it, still not worth it. You're still going to jail if you rob somebody. But anyway, yeah, it's an English garden and full of history. Johann Strauss played his first Danube waltz in the cafe. I will show you later. And yeah, enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed a small tour of the rose garden. We are still here. It's the rose garden from the other side, and right behind me we have the Franz Grillparzer. Grillparzer. Yeah, you can read it up. Anyway, I can talk. It's a memorial of one of the most famous and most important poets of Vienna, and you can see you have here 6 different drawings or mosaics, or call it what you want. I don't know the correct translation. Anyway, these mark his 6 biggest doings. He did them poems he did that back then for us, and it's really nice here. And we have one more goal which is the Greek Pantheon, and I will show you this now. So here behind me we have the Volksgarten restaurant. It's closed right now. Today it is a sort of discotheque club for, well, the folks living in Vienna. And the reason I show you this is because right here, inside here, Johann Strauss made the famous Danube Waltz. We call it Donauwalzer. And it is also the film music of the famous Emperor Elizabeth films, Sissi we called it. There are 3 movies of them, very, very famous, made in the 1950s, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's a really, really beautiful, smelly place. If you are weak for the flower smell of roses, you are in here in your paradise, I can promise you that. So everybody, this is the Theseus temple, we call it like that. It is a small copy of a temple in Athens, Greece, Hellas, if you want to call it like that. And we are having here a small statue of an Olympic athlete. And the reason why it was built back then is just because our emperor wanted to have one in his own garden, so they built it for him. And it's pretty beautiful, right? Having a little bit Greek history in Vienna. We have one more stop. Absolutely forgot about that, but I passed it already, so I will go back and show you about how many movie fans are waiting for, because Vienna and the emperor history is so full of the kitschy movies of Emperor Sissi, or Elizabeth in her right name. She was actually German from Bavaria, but anyway, she married Franz from Austria. And I will show you this now because she also has her own statue in this garden, because it was called Sissi's Rose Garden, and Franz actually promised her a rose garden. So this is why are we here. And before I show you this, is here we have the castle. I will show you in the next vlog about the castle. And here we have a very, very beautiful fountain. And well, that's everything. We have a pavilion right here. It is the other entry of the Volksgarten Club restaurant, call it like you want. But basically that's it. There are still roses around everywhere. It's a very, very big and beautiful place. But I hope you liked the tour, and see you again in the next video.